Hey everyone, welcome back to Shop Dog Fabrication. So today's video is a little somber. About 3 weeks ago, we laid our Chocolate Lab to rest, Cody. He was with us for 13 years, 7 months. He was actually 14 years, 7 months old. We got him as a 1-year-old. So the story, I figured I'd share a little backstory of how he came about to join us, a little bit of what he enjoyed and how he impacted the family, and then share a bunch of stills and a few videos of him kind of enjoying life. So this is more of a remembrance of Cody. So now Cody wasn't always called Cody. He when we had built a house in Kentucky, and the kids wanted another dog. We actually had a black lab before Cody. She passed away from cancer at about 8 years old. And then, we built our house and the kids wanted another dog. This was, I don't know, maybe a year and a half later, I guess. So when the kids were, I think Paige was 5, getting ready to turn 6, or she had just turned 6, my daughter, and then my son would have been about 9. We decided to make a trip to the local PetSmart, I believe it was, and they had were the PSCA, I think it is, one of those type of organizations, brought in pets for the day that you could adopt. So we went in there looking to adopt a female dog, is what my wife wanted. She didn't want a male dog; she wanted a female dog, and so we looked at a couple other dogs first. One of them apparently liked to leap tall fences and was very wound up. Then there was, I don't remember what the other dog was. And then there was Lance. So Lance was asleep in his kennel. They actually had to wake Lance up. And then so we took Lance out for a walk in PetSmart in Florence, Kentucky, and walked him around a little bit, and he was just the most chill dog there was. He basically walked around, he didn't pull hard, he didn't, go chase after other dogs or bark or growl or nothing. He was just chill around everything else going around him. And so at that point in time, once we kind of got used to him for a few minutes, and we kind of gave, the leash to Paige, and my little 6-year-old daughter pulling, this, I don't know what he would have weighed then, 65 pounds maybe, 70-pound, 1-year-old chocolate male lab in PetSmart with all the other dogs, and all the other animals. He just, he didn't ever even pulled on the leash once. We didn't have to do anything. He was just laid back, a little dog, for 65 pounds. So at that point in time, we decided to adopt Lance. Not Cody, Lance. So we adopted Lance and brought him home. And he really didn't respond to Lance at all. And I don't remember how many weeks it was later, maybe just a couple weeks, we decided, we need to come up with a better name that he'll respond to. So we came up with Cody. And within a couple of days, it was Cody, and he was responding. He would come to you, he would do whatever you wanted. He actually had a little training. And so he would do some commands. He was a great dog, but the previous owners apparently had beaten him. Because if you raised your hand or something, right, he would cower a little bit. So I would imagine as a 1-year-old dog, being a 1-year-old, right, they want to chew stuff. They don't know their boundaries. The previous owners didn't set that. And so once we established boundaries and things, he was fine. And in fact, we never once had a fenced-in yard. Didn't have an electronic fence, nothing. You could let him out the back door, the front door, whatever. He would go do his business. He would hang out with you outside, and he wouldn't run off. Now, if he was chasing a rabbit, he might go down a couple of neighbors' yards until he decided, hey, I'm done chasing the rabbit, and then come home. But he never ran off where we had to spend hours and hours trying to find him. He would, like I said, just go a couple of houses down, and that was about it. Otherwise, he just hung around his yard. He was perfectly fine with that, and he was a great dog. He loved wintertime, loved being in the snow. Take him to any pond, he would be swimming in the pond. He was not a full-blooded lab. He was mixed, we think, with husky, and that kind of probably makes up some of that winter time. But you know, you could pull his dog dish out, he wouldn't do anything. You could, you know, hold treats in your hand and he wouldn't do anything. You know, you could do anything with him, and he was just, you know, just a chill dog. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoy these videos and screen, you know, pictures of the life of Cody. And he was just an awesome family member to us, and you know, I'm gonna miss him, or we're actually all gonna miss him greatly. So enjoy the video.
That's more like it, Bear. Get in there. Get your nose in there.
You ready? Quick, here we go.
All right, try again.